Off the rural roads of Harlan Township, their fire department
There are times of the day where there's literally no one available,
is feeling the heat.
and we're on track to have one of our busiest years ever.
The department historically has relied on volunteer firefighters, but Interim Fire Chief Steve Pegram says in recent years, volunteer participation has declined and the number of emergency calls has increased. He says last month was their busiest yet.
7 out of every 10 calls that we got called on, we didn't get enough volunteer response to handle the call.
They did find a temporary solution by dipping into their emergency funds to begin paying for 24-hour part-time staffing.
We've cut response times more than in half.
But that relief won't last forever.
We'll run out of money in the spring of 26.
That's why in November, there will be a 5-year, $3.5 million levy for residents to vote on. Pegram says it would bring in $800,000, all of which would go toward funding part-time firefighters. It would cost taxpayers $123 per $100,000 of property value.
Obvious need for the ambulance to be staffed.
Pegram says when they can't respond to a call, neighboring departments have to. And while right now they're doing it for free, he says those departments will eventually begin invoicing Harlan Township.
The cost that could be has been estimated to be between $1.7 and $2 million a year.
Pegram says they've tried to pass a levy 3 times before, all of which have failed. He says if it fails again, residents will feel the impact.
I hate to scare people, but I would call it catastrophic.
He knows not everyone loves the idea of paying more property tax, but he says the benefits are worth the cost.
Trust us to do the right thing, and if we don't, in 5 years we have to renew the levy, then vote no in 5 years.
In Harlan Township, Alex Knoll, WCPO 9 News.